Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Choua, and in this video I am going to do my Project 10 Uses intro for the year of 2026. This should be my last project panning sort of introduction to any of my project pans for the year of 2026. Hopefully I don't do any more projects because I feel like I have enough to work with already. But yeah, if you don't know what Project 10 Uses is, it's essentially a project where you roll in your makeup products, or you can just do beauty products if you want to as well. So hair care, skincare, nail care, all of that. And the goal is just to use each product 10 times before rolling it out and rolling something in to replace that product. And this project is a really laid back one. It's a really easy project for me to do, and I do really enjoy it because it gives me the opportunity to roll in older products that I may have neglected for a while, and then also rolling in products that I recently got in my makeup subscription boxes or as a gift, or if I purchased it. So that's what today's video is all about. If you were following my Project 10 Uses updates in 2025, you'll know that I start with my ColourPop lippy sticks, and then I eventually purchased Super Shock shadows, and then I would enter one of them into this project every month, or every time one is rolled out. So that's what I'm going to continue doing until I use up all of my lippy sticks and all of my Super Shock shadows. And also, in order to not neglect the new makeup that I am getting every month from my Ipsy box, I am going to roll in certain products, not all of them probably, but certain products in at a time. That way it can help kind of fulfill that urge of wanting to try new makeup without wanting to go out and buy the makeup, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to be doing. To start off, I am rolling in my ColourPop lippy sticks in Brink. This is a matte formula and it looks pretty old now. I mean, all of my lippy sticks are pretty old now, but this one is probably gonna be a really good one for the winter time, or just like good in general all year. But this is gonna be a really nice nude pink. I think it's gonna be gorgeous. I want to be able to get 10 uses on this and see if it's still good to keep in my collection or if I need to declutter this. Next is my ColourPop I Heart This Super Shock shadow. This, I think I've used it once, or maybe I just swatched it, I don't really remember. But this is a really nice sort of cool toned shadow. Let me just see if I can really build it up as a swatch. Do you see that? Like, this is going to be a really nice, just all over the lid shadow topper, and maybe even in the inner corner. This is going to be gorgeous. Like, even if you look at my fingertip, it's very cool toned. So that's going to be a really, really nice shade for me to use during the winter time. Next is a bronzer stick. This is by Lunar Beauty. This is their bronzing sculpting stick in medium sky. I've used this, I think, twice by now. But I feel like I don't really know the formulation as much, so I am rolling it in. I know I have my Essence bronzer stick rolled into my rolling project pan, but that one's more of like a contour shade. This one is more of like a bronzing shade, and it's light enough for me to use during the winter time. So that's what I'm going to do. It is actually very, very creamy, very emollient. It blends very, very nicely too. So, like, do you see that? I think this is going to be a really nice bronzer for the winter time. So I'm excited to get 10 uses on this. I don't have too many face palettes now, but I still do have quite a lot of palettes when it comes to blush palettes, bronzer palettes, and all of that. And I received one in my January box, and this is the Real Her You Are Brilliant Pro Blush Palette. This has 6 blushes in it. So I am rolling this into this project. I'm gonna do a no pan left behind sort of approach with this palette. So use it one time and then get 4 more uses out of whatever shades I feel like reaching into to reach the 10 uses. And I think that's going to help me be able to just use this. I haven't touched it at all. I haven't even swatched it. So I'm going to roll this into this project just so that I can get some use. So I talked about this before in the past that I don't really wear false lashes. And now that I have been on a journey of finding mascaras that help lift my lashes and give it volume and length, I don't really wear it anymore. Like even today I'm wearing my Korean Korinko mascara and it makes me look like I have wispy long lash extensions sort of, right? That's not too dramatic and I really like that, especially with a very Asian inspired look that I have going on today. But I know that if I don't start using these lashes, they're just gonna sit in my collection collecting dust until I decide to get rid of them or wear them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to roll in my Losha false eyelashes. This is an 8-pair pack, but I'm not going to wear all these in this project. I'm only showing y'all like the pack, but I am going to wear one of these pairs 10 times before I either throw it out or roll this out. I don't necessarily love these lashes. I purchased them when I was still in dance in 2023 and I've only worn these a handful of times. The last one I had down here, I wore it a week ago and I tossed that one because that one was really crusty then. Oh my gosh, it was really crusty when I was done with it. So I have 6 more pairs to go. I'm going to try to use up 1 pair within the first quarter of 2026. Hopefully I can do that with 10 uses. I don't know how many times you're supposed to be wearing lashes until you throw it out. I don't know, let me know what you think. If you do wear false lashes, how many times or how many uses do you get out of 1 pair of lashes before it's like time to toss it away? You know what I mean? So let me know. And with that, I am going to roll in my Lash Couture super strong strip lash adhesive. This is by Kiss. This is the black one. I'm rolling this in as a product as well to get 10 uses out of this because this is pretty old as well. I think this is like 2 years old. I think it's about 2 years old. So I do want to get some more use out of this, and I feel like using this with those lashes, especially if I'm doing more dramatic eye looks, might be a good this might be a good time to use this a little bit more before I open up my newer lash adhesive that is clear. You know what I mean? So 10 uses, hopefully it will not take me too long. I don't know, we'll see about that. Okay, I am rolling in a lip liner, and this is from About Face. This is the matte lip liner in Forever Flame, and this is a red lip liner. And the reason why I am rolling this one in instead of my other ones that are a little bit more nude looking or more appropriate to like an everyday kind of lip look is because I have my Huda Beauty red liquid lipstick and boy collector rolled into my rainbow project or Project Rainbow, and I thought that I can roll this kind of lip liner in so that way I can line my lips and use that liquid lipstick with it. This is kind of my only really super red lip liner, as you can tell. Very nice. I think it's going to look really good with the Huda Beauty. I'm wearing it in the center of my lips right now, kind of with like different lip products to create kind of a Asian inspired gradient lip look. I don't know if you can tell, but this is definitely going to help me be able to line my lips and have a bolder lip look in the future. So I'm really hoping I can get 10 uses out of this. I love my Arches and Halo Duo eyebrow powder, and I have been using it quite a lot, like almost every single day. That's what I have in my brows right now, and although I do love it, I feel like I'm neglecting some of my opened eyebrow products. So I'm gonna roll in my Anastasia's Beverly Hill Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. I have been using this pomade for a while before I switched back to a eyebrow powder, and I want to just get a little bit more use out of this. I feel like if I don't, it's gonna go bad and I'm not gonna be able to use it. It's still pretty creamy. I did swatch it here. This is how it looks like. So I should be able to use this to really define the arch of my eyebrow and really create the tail. And then maybe go in with my powder to really set the brow and then be able to draw in the rest of my eyebrows. So I will be using this a little bit more. I have used this in the past as an eyeliner as well. And because it doesn't set, it's not the best as an eyeliner unless I smudge it out. I don't know if I'm going to use it as an eyeliner anymore, but I am going to try my very best to use this a little bit more in the brows so that way it doesn't just sit in my collection and go bad. So with all of the eyeshadows I have rolled into all of my projects, I feel like I need to roll in more eyeliners. So I'm going to roll in this YC Collection Island eyeliner in La Perla. This one is kind of like a duo, maybe multi-chrome eyeliner. It's really pretty. I think it's gonna be really great as a liner, like a wing liner or like in the waterline maybe, but this is how it looks like. It's kind of silvery. It has some blue in it and some green. This is gonna look really pretty as kind of like when I do like more iridescent kind of eye looks. 10 uses on this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's pretty buttery and it smooths out really sheer when I do smudge it out. Like you can't even see it anymore. That's how smooth and buttery it is. So hopefully I can get it like right in the wing, you know, or like even just use it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I have never really used a eyeliner like this before, so we'll see how creative I can get with this with this eyeliner. Last but not least, I am entering in a loose powder. This is the Essence Flawless Skin Trio Loose Setting Powder. I purchased this last year because, you know, the pink powders and like lavender powders were all the rage. And I wanted to see what the fuss is all about. And I have used this a couple of times and then I kind of just put it away. I did use this a couple of times earlier this month and I thought, why not just roll into a project and really see if this product is something that I enjoy using, because I'm still trying to learn how to use this kind of product. What I have been doing, because I reached for this about 3 to 4 times already this year, and what I've been doing is I've been setting my under eyes with a translucent loose powder, and then I will go in with a puff and I would go into this powder here. I will smooth out the powder on the palm of my hand and then just lightly kind of set under the eyes and like bring it up to my blush so that it blends in and brightens a little bit. So hopefully I can continue to do that or even just see if I can use this a different way. I don't know how I feel about this yet. That is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think about these projects. Let me know if you're gonna do something similar. Comment down below on what you'd like to see next. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.